explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be playing American Truck Simulator once again. Today we are going to be driving the brand new Mack Anthem Black Edition. I did a video on the Mack Pinnacle, and now we're doing it with the Mack Anthem that's been actually released not even too long ago. But it's the same thing as the actual Mack itself, but it's just the Black Edition. So, I mean, there's nothing special to it. But, let's fire this baby up, and let's hit the road. Look at that. This Mack Anthem is just absurd. And actually this is one of my favorite Mack trucks out of the two that we have. But let's hop in the cab and let's get this delivery delivered. Alrighty. Release that parking brake. Put her in drive and let's hit the road. Now, I know I've been doing videos for quite a while now, and actually it's just because I miss doing them. It's not just because I want to do them, it's because I've been missing doing videos for quite some time. I actually used to be able to daily upload. So I decided that I'm just going to record when I can or if I have the time. Because I about just didn't want to upload today, but then I was like, you know what? I just saw a American Truck video today. I might as well release another one. My channel's just gonna be full of freaking American Truck Simulators again, which is just gonna be funny as fuck. But you know what? Who cares? Ooh, I about passed that line. There's no one coming though. So let's go ahead and hit the highway. I mean, this Mack Anthem is not bad at all. It looks the same, feels the same, and I mean, as you can tell in the interior, it's different. You guys didn't, and also I did forget, usually I start my intros out of it. We are heading to Reading and Bushnell Farms. Now, evidently there's supposed to be an animation that shows the grain being poured into the trailer, but I did not get to see that, so I was like kind of a little disappointed, but that's like whatever. What was what was that? Everyone else heard that, right? What? What was that? It don't matter. This truck drives smooth. I like it. It's not all over the place. It actually drives smooth. I love it. But I like my classic trucks, so it is what it is. I just wish they actually released some more older trucks with a 8-shifter to make it more realistic. But I don't know when SCS is actually going to do that. I do hope they actually add my home state in, which is Indiana. Because we'll be doing a lot of videos down there, going out of state, back in state, out of state, back in state, that type of stuff. But it'd be nice if I also do a coast to coast load, which would be amazing. Now, I do have everything set up to be able to buy all the map DLCs that we have right now. So, can't wait for that. I'm actually waiting to line up a job, and then we'll be buying all the DLCs for it, and then boom, we are back in the game, and we're going to get the Coast to Coast map and just start doing Coast to Coast stuff. These lights are bright. I am using a mod from an old friend of mine that made this mod. His name was Eddie, and he's actually a retired modder now. So I just want to say, I hope everything. So before we continue and everything, I do want to say I wish you the best, Eddie. You've been such a great mod creator. I actually loved your mods from the time when I started using them. And I just wish the best for everything for you. If you want to go check out his mods, I'll have some of them linked in the description below, or just have his mod profile on the bottom in the link in the description. But yeah, I mean, I like some of his mods. Some of them come in handy, some of them look cool, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna use them. And I actually became friends with him on Steam. So he's a good old friend, and it just sucks that he's retired, but you know what? Sometimes people need a break. Or they just been doing it for so long, they just need to cut ties with it. Now, that doesn't mean that he's not going to probably, like, update them. Because obviously, I mean, I'm using one of his mods right now. And it's the newest version of ATS. But that's just me. I mean, other than that, his mods are great. I like them. I just wish him the best. I hope everything goes well for his path, and I just hope that either he comes back soon or he just lives his life that he can. Which I honestly do want that for him. I mean, you know. But yeah. Green light. Go, baby, go. Alright, I'm gonna go get a picture real quick and we'll be right back. Alright, so I couldn't get the chance to get a picture, so we're just gonna keep going. We'll find a better spot to take a picture at. I'm trying to get a good picture, but can't really do that when there's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, this could be perfect. Somewhere in here. And we're back once again. I completely that went completely over my head to tell you guys I was going to take a picture. So I will put in the captions of when I am going to take the picture, because oh man, I feel really bad. So I do apologize. Lower her down, cowboy. trucks are coming into this new version. Mod-wise, of course. Sorry if I'm not making the complete sentence as I usually am. It's just my acid reflexes have been bad today, so it's whatever. I'll make the best of it. Nothing stops me from recording. I know the two videos I made have been mostly nighttime driving, but this is mostly in the morning. Because if we look at the time right now, it is currently 4:22 a.m. So we're about to be in the daytime right now. Alright, time to slow down. Oh, and there's a train, speaking of which. Okay. Nice, just brake check me, why don't you? Luckily, I have some good instincts now. If we were brake checking this whole time, we wouldn't have been out of red light. Lord. But no, I didn't want to just keep doing cattle, and I figured, you know what, let's just do the grain with the Mack Anthem. Because I figured we'd do something a little different. I don't want to just keep doing cattle, and I know you guys don't want to see me just keep doing cattle. So, I switched it up a little bit more. I'm also kind of curious, if any of you guys play American Truck Simulator, I want to know how many hours you've actually played this game. I'm going to put mine on the screen right here. And I mean, man, I've put so many hours into this game, it's not even funny. But yeah, I would love to see how many hours you guys put into this game. I know I've had my fun, and my fair share. Because also, when I was broke, I didn't have money at the time. I actually was just running off of demo just to be able to play the game. And I didn't know anything much about it. I didn't know how to play it. I knew nothing. So, me being a little me, I'm just goofing off, having fun, wrecking to things, delivering things, just doing whatever. Well, and I got my first I got my controller, my first Xbox controller, my first everything. My first Xbox One and the controller. That was when I started getting to the realism of everything. I started adding mods. And started actually doing deliveries. And then I got my first wheel setup, which was not the best setup I've had. It was just a wheel with a joystick. So I was using the joystick as my, well, at first, it was, I was using the joystick as for my steering and for my throttle. Well, then I finally got the power cord for the Logitech that I had, which I actually still have, surprisingly. I got the power cord, so I started using my wheel and the shifter and everything that was on it. And then I started using the joystick as my throttle and brake. There was not much to it, and ATS was still in progress. Well, then I finally got upgraded to a new wheel setup, which is the Logitech G923, which is what I'm using today. And then I just started using the paddle shifters, you know, doing automatic, blah, 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 whatever. And I had my joystick for my trailer brake, which wasn't working the best. Had some buttons for the suspension, and I had, I think that was really it. Oh, and the button to do engine braking. And then I got a job, and then I bought 2 shifters for the Logitech. One was for racing, one was for trucking. And then I bought the joystick, which was going to be for farming sim. But then I also started using it for American Truck Simulator because, of course, the new suspension thing we have, my retarder, my engine braking, and my trailer brake. Now, hopefully in the future, when I get a button box, the trailer brake won't just be a pullback lever. It'll be actually a button I have to pull. So quite honestly, I can't wait for that. But also, I've actually officially decided that I'm switching to Moza. Yeah, Logitech's a good brand. I've loved them. I've actually loved their steering wheels and stuff. And I've even used Star Smasher, don't get me wrong. I love both of them. But it's just time for a bit of an upgrade again. I've used this Logitech for 3 years now. Or less. Actually, it was less. I think it's been 2 years now. But I've kind of gotten used to the steering wheel to the point where I just don't feel it. Like, yeah, I still feel everything that goes on in the steering wheel. I can feel everything. But with how small the wheel is, I need something bigger. I need something that's more like, hey, I'm gonna throw you around. Alright, I'm just gonna turn this off before someone gets a seizure from that. But you know, I enjoy American Truck Simulator, I enjoy my Logitech, I enjoy everything. I enjoy every bit of it. Switch things up, upgrade a little bit, and just continue. Because also, during racing games, I mean, like, the buttons kind of get in the way. You're trying to grab the wheel and actually toss it around, and then you accidentally hit a button and it throws you off. So, kind of the same reason why I'm switching to a new wheel is so then that I can interchange the wheel out for a different one, and be able to focus on whatever I'm doing. Like, don't get me wrong. The buttons come in handy and all. But it's just time to just, you know, actually upgrade and live on a little bit. Look at that beautiful morning sky. Holy crap. It looks beautiful. But yeah, I just feel like it's about time we need to upgrade. So I am officially saying we're going to be switching to Moza. But here comes the best part. Instead of using the Hori stuff, we'll actually be using the button box, and we'll actually be using the custom shifter item, like I was originally going to do. Which, quite honestly, is going to make it nice. I'm going to love it. And that means we're going to be able to drive like a trucker, actually. Now, of course, I'm going to have to buy 2 shifters from Moza, probably. So then I don't have to keep switching it out, stripping it, wearing down the screwed, the Titan, whatever the thing is. I don't wear that down. I can just interchange them, or I get the 2 sim rigs and just leave them on there. Just move that one out of the way, move the other one in. I don't know, I haven't really thought about it. I haven't really gotten to that point yet. But I probably will be. And I know the products are really expensive, but it is worth our money. But like people say, gotta put your money where your mouth is. So that's exactly what I'll be doing. But first, the truck comes in first. So you will be seeing like vlogs of the truck being worked on and just the progress reports and all that. And seeing the new look of the truck. Of course, you'll see me do dumb stuff in it. Whatever. But it's just, this channel's going to be seeing a lot of different things. But after the truck's done, I'm adding a storage expansion pack to this computer so we can record a lot more. So we can get more content out there. But also be able to record back on Xbox once again. So as soon as all of this starts, immediately, and I mean immediately, as soon as the truck's up and running, looks good again, runs and drives, gets me back and forth to work, whatever, we're going to start on the new PC. And I mean, we'll be literally saving up a bunch of money just to get this PC up. Just to get a PC. And something that is made for this type of gaming again. And hey, props for everything. We'll be able to actually, you know, do a whole bunch of mods. Be able to do all this. Do everything. Which means the laptop will be from the point forward as a editing laptop. So that means I'm going to have to make a 1920 1080p logo for the background of my computer. know, I'm also not joking when I say this as well. And excuse me. As soon as I transfer every file, and I mean every mod, everything. Once everything is transferred out of this computer to the storage expansion pack, this computer is going to get wiped once again. All my logos and stuff are going to be fine. And then we'll swap it back into the computer, put the background in, it'll be as an editing laptop. Which means I'll also be doing the editing of truck meets or someone's truck. It all kind of depends. So a lot of other things are coming out too. Because also, if you saw, there are two videos. One of me driving the truck, and one that is just showing my actual truck. So, of course, we're going to be having a bunch of other stuff. I'm also trying to see if some friends will actually do the same thing as I'm doing, and to be able to game with me and make our own gaming crew. And I'm telling you this right now, we are going to be a limited option one. I have to know you for you to be able to join the group. If you don't know any of us within the group, we can't let you join, and we're only allowing like 6 to 8 people. So it all kind of depends on how many people we want to bring in. And I'm not saying this is happening now. This is happening in the future for the for the restart to start. Trust me, as soon as you see those videos get wiped off that are on this channel now, you will notice that the restart has begun, and I will even post on the community tab stating, hey, the channel has gotten a restart. We are rebooting, we are redoing everything, and we're back at it again. And also, here's another thing. Our recording software will actually be a lot better, for one. And for two, our mic quality will be a whole lot better. Because, hey, I'll be using some other stuff. Because the mic I have right now is all janky. I have to get a replacement one soon. But other than that, I mean, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna be doing a reboot. And no, this isn't the first time this channel has had a reboot. This is gonna be its second time. This is gonna be its second time having a channel reboot. And it should be done from the first day on. Because as soon as the new PC gets put on. Now, also, the videos I have made just recently will stay on, but the rest of the videos will be gone. But all the YouTube shorts and everything, they'll stay because they're mostly from TikTok, so what gives? But yeah, this channel will begin a whole new reboot, and we'll be rebooting. I'll be restarting my whole YouTube channel and recording. And then hopefully by the time the PC's done, I already have a new wheel on the way and such like that. But also, it is going to take some time. It is going to be a while before all of this starts. Because currently I am working on a truck right now that I am building. I gotta get the panels done, I gotta get the rockers done, gotta get the bed undented and tip-top shape. Get a new paint job for it. And some other stuff. So, you guys will know as soon as the post has been put out and the videos have been gone. So if you look at my channel right now, there's a lot of videos right now. But as soon as you see all those videos are gone, you just see like the ones I've recently recorded, like this year, from when I started recording again. That's when you know, hey, the restart has finally come. This is what we need. Now, people won't be able to believe me because they'll say, well, what happened to the other videos? If you have 400 some subscribers, where's your videos then? Blah, 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 blah. It's like, dude, there's such a thing to me as a channel restart. A lot of people don't believe in that, but I do. So, in my own theory of channel restart is removing the videos that are old. And for either one or two reasons. One, the video's old and was crappy and laggy. Or two, there are people that I don't play with anymore. So it all falls down to that, and it's just, you know what, we need a restart. We need a fresh reboot, a fresh restart, fresh everything. And of course I'll be looking for someone to actually like to make my logo, my outro and everything. So these are just temp files right now. They're not official, but it's official, if that makes sense. And I'll have someone actually be able to give me a good edit off my channel to get me a good channel trailer. Because the one I know, I don't make the best edits. So I know my videos is garbage. But you know what? I tried. And it needed a new look, so that's what I went with. But I hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. I'm hopefully am. I got to hang out with my buddy yesterday and it was pretty fun. I had a wild night though. But, you know, it's just friends, so I would call him more than a friend, to be honest. He's more like a brother to me at this point on. But, you know, it is what it is. And I'm just moving along with it. I just hope you guys are just like, you know. And here's another thing I'm just gonna throw this out there. If someone that has like, you know, bigger subscribers than I do, or a lot of followers, and I'm doing a collab with, for example, like Jeff wanted me to hop on ATS with him. I'm going to take the opportunity and do a collab with him, but I'm not going to be like one of those other people, be like, oh my god, he contacted me, it's like, dude, treat them like they're a normal human being. They don't want to, that just makes it awkward for them. It's kind of like going out in public in the middle of a store and saying like, oh my god, I'm your biggest fan. That makes it awkward for them. It's like, dude, just talk to them like they're a human being. Just like, hey, Jeff, I know you're for your channel. How's it going? You know, just a nonchalant talk, like an actual conversation. Don't just go starting the conversation all excited and happy and saying, oh my god, I'm your biggest fan. Like, that's something I look forward for. And I've gotten that, and I'm just sitting there like, I don't like how that conversation started, but okay. It makes me feel awkward, to be honest. Now, of course, if like some surprise, somehow, I get a comment from a creator that I've watched from a long time, it'll take me by surprise, and I'll go, oh, what the fuck? Hi. I wasn't expecting you to pop into my channel, but hello. But you know, I mean, it's just, also, you gotta have a conversation. I mean, I follow some big communities, and I've actually had some conversations with them. And I'm just nonchalant about it. I'm not going out there being like, oh my god, I'm your biggest fan. And I'm just out there, like, you know, having a conversation with them. Like, hey, how's your day going? What do you plan on doing in the future? I mean, I've even followed a big content creator that's building his truck up right now. And I've talked to him in real life multiple times, seeing what plans he's got for his truck. And just admiring the looks of this truck. He may not be a verified creator, but a lot of people know him. But I'm not going out there and going to his truck and be like, hey, I'm your biggest fan. I'm out there having a conversation with him, seeing how he's doing, and see what he's got plans for a specific vehicle or whatever. And I'm just trying to get the word out there. I mean, people, come on. Don't be like that. Treat them like they're actual human beings. We get it, yes. Oh. Let me rephrase that. I get it, yes, you're excited. You get to see the one YouTuber you've been watching for a long time. And I understand that. But you also got to understand their point of the side. Well, their side of their view. It's going to make it awkward for them. And I don't know how... Now, a lot of creators are different. Yes, they might just be like, brushing it off, it don't bother me. But I know there's going to be content creators out there that are actually like... It makes them feel a little awkward. I need to move into this lane. It makes them feel a little awkward just from someone doing that while they're out in public. I'm sorry, but it just kills me to see that. But also, here's another thing though. Don't go to their house. That is just disrespectful out of the most. You go into their house and be like, oh my god, I'm your biggest fan, hi! It's like, no, that's not what a biggest fan is. You don't go to someone's house and do that. If they have their P.O. box or whatever, you can send them a nice fan mail and say, hey, I like your content, blah, blah, blah. Hope everything's going good with you. Or whatever you want to put on that damn note. I don't know. But don't go to their damn house. I've seen it. And I'm just sitting there like, how can you be their fan if you're going to actually go to their house just to invade their personal space and invade their recording? That's disrespectful by the utmost, farthest, dumbest thing I've ever seen. And I know I'm saying some stupid words and not making any sense, but damn it, it just... it crawls under my skin. It makes me upset to realize that people can't respect other people's boundaries. And speaking of which, traffic is picking up. Hello, we just hit a bump in the road. Well, we just got into a car accident, so we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. I hate it when that happens. Alright, I need to get in this one because evidently something's blocked off. Ooh, yikes. But I'm also going to say this right now. I guarantee you, if a creator saw this and had that issue and have the same feelings that I've expressed, I guarantee you they would say the same thing and be like, you know what, he's not wrong. I know I'm not wrong. It's just awkward as hell. And it makes people feel so uncomfortable when you go to their house and be like, I'm your biggest fan! Touch your puppies. I still can't believe that I've watched that video and that's been stuck in my brain. Holy shit. But we will have our own group name for our gaming community, for our gaming group. So it's not just gonna be like some boring name like the Project Gaming Crew. That honestly kind of sounded nice, but still, you get the point. And I'm surprised I was actually able to talk the whole entire time during this ride. But I don't know, there's just some things I had to get out there, and I figured I should speak them out, because I don't know if anyone else is actually going to speak it out. I know there's actually some people that have said in their video, do not come to my house, that it's disrespectful and ruins it. It's disturbing to their privacy and whatnot. So, I still figured I should get it out. Because I know a content creator ain't gonna be like having... I'm not saying they're a pussy. I'm just saying they just don't want to call people out on their BS. Now for me, I may have... So, for example, if I had 1 million subscribers and this one person or multiple people have came to my house or did something and I've called them out on a video, I'm not going to give a shit. Because one, common sense. And for two, learn your mistake. And for three, I just don't care. Your feelings get hurt and you want to unsubscribe to me, you go right ahead. Ah! If I didn't hit the brakes, I would have slammed into him. Oh, this is a little wobbly. I'm going to have to get a new one again. There should be no play in it at all. I never had a play in it. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about my freaking joystick I have for Farming Sim. But, yeah, I figured I'd just throw that out there. I'm sorry if a lot of you got offended, but there comes a time when someone has to face the facts. Or has to point them out, I should say. Trying to figure out why he looked at me until I looked at my speed and I went, yeah, I should probably slow down. never seen that in my life of American Truck Simulator. But also, I am kind of questioning if I do hop on back on GTA, and we're not doing GTA Online. 100% not. Not on PC. If we're going to do some type of GTA Online, we're going to do it on a 5M server, and we'll just make our own. But also, it would be a private one. No one else can ever join it at all. It won't even show up on their server list. Now, if someone perhaps is able to get in, and I'm not knowing about it, then of course I'm going to actually ban them off the server because they're not allowed to be in it. And that's not to be rude, but at the same time, it's our server. No one else should be in it except for the gaming group. So, we're going to have mods on there, of course. And basically do everything that you would do on GTA Online. So, of course, AI police are going to be on there. But we're going to have all the cars realistic. Everything changed over. And yeah. And I'm just hoping I can figure out how to get AI pets inside of the stores and whatnot to be able to work in them. Which I actually give us a wanted level if we actually do something bad. Probably include like police infractions, like if I were to speed, I would get a ticket for it. That type of stuff. I'll probably be able to add that in. We're probably going to have two servers. One to just do a mess around 5 PD type stuff. Like one person runs or we're all cops. That type of stuff. Copy, paste, move to the new server. But also, that'll be on the server PC, which also will be on BeamNP. I'm going to be paying for a bunch of mods and everything, have it put onto that PC and have it made for that server. But no one else will be able to access it because it will be locked. And I mean hard locked with a password. Because we have that feature. But I mean, other than that, I mean, this is what I am doing. That's the whole plan in the future. Is to have a gaming group, to have our own servers to play on, and to do whatever. Now, if we're all they're like, for example, they're all sleeping or they're at work, and I'm just by myself. Excuse me. I'll be doing my own thing. I'll either play ATS, farming sim, whatever. I think I'm already part of a gaming group right now. But they mostly play farming sim, not Grand Theft Auto 5M. I'm going to try to see if I can talk him into being part of the channel with me and actually seeing if he would do 5M with me. Or whatever. Try to have some people to join in. I don't know. That's just a thought, though. How far are we? Holy crap, we've been driving for a good while. My bad. 275 miles. Holy crap, we've been driving for a good while. I didn't think we were going to record for this long, but damn! I'm really going to have to go through the recording. Okay, that was dramatic. There was no way I was near your lane. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to get a drink real quick because I'm actually getting a little thirsty. So, we will be right back. Alrighty, and we're back again. Oh, need to get in that lane. Need to get in the slowpoke lane. But also, let me know if I should do a coast-to-coast drive, like go from one side of the map and go all the way down to the bottom right. But actually, that would take a short distance. We should go all the way to the top right, go at the end, and go to the bottom right. So stay at the top and go all the way to the bottom. I don't know, let me know. So I feel like I should do that. Or should I do coast to coast, but take one delivery from a far distance from from the top left to all the way to the bottom right? And I know that's going to be a long video. I know that for a fact. My bad. Let me get over. Well, which way are you going to speed up or are you going to slow down? Come on. Well, that's an exit lane now. Gosh dang it. Another reason I want to do a different setup now is because, well, with how my setup is, the wheelbase is just bulky on the Logitech. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But it kind of takes up most of my space on my desk. And I also have a shifter right next to me that I kind of hit sometimes and then I throw the gear out. So I was actually trying to practice a drift one day and just practicing and practicing. And then I accidentally hit my hand on the shifter and it threw out the gear, and I put myself in neutral and I just lost my drift. And I was doing manual, which I was actually kind of pissed off about. lane. Screw this. Every time it's a 3-lane, I get caught up either on the exit or the lane ends. Detection works. And it's been a while since I've actually been in California, the state of California again. So I figured, you know what, let's record a video in California. How far do we have? 140 miles left and 3 hours left to go. Just to cut the time out. So enjoy some no copyright music, and the video will be sped up a little bit, so I'll see you when we get there.
Yeah, everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. wanna break down. Always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way. Even when I'm feeling down, I fight. Even when I don't know what is right, I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold.
Oh, that was such a long drive. here. Alrighty, let's unload. Okay, I guess not right now. Yeah, that's what I figured. Move it up just a tiny bit. Now we should be able to unload. Seriously? Oh, I gotta move up this far. Now we should be able to unload. There we go. 18 out of 20 parking challenges. Let's go. And we leveled up. Alright, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed. It was such a long drive, and we have recorded over an hour and 16 minutes, which wouldn't be the same amount of time for you guys because the video is, of course, edited. But I sure enjoyed that drive. It was pretty amazing. I enjoyed the truck. Not as bad as I thought it was. But hopefully sometime in the future we'll be doing a lot of different other stuff. I just had to get the new trucks out of the way. We have one more other truck to go with, and that is the Western Star 57X. That's the only truck I have not tried yet. But have a wonderful day. Keep those projects rolling, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.
Know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep waves by my side. CJ Ack, never gotta roll with ice. Oh, these brothers, my guys. Know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep waves by my side. CJ Ack, never gotta roll with ice. Ride or die, 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 ride or die. Oh, these brothers, my guys. Know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep waves by my side. CJ Ack, never gotta ride or die.